Good evening, friends, family, and my howlies out there. And sippy. Well, we are here with another unboxing. I just woke up because, for those who don't know, I do work at night, sleep during the daytime. I just crawled my lazy butt out of bed, went to the mail, and I had a box, and I had a wonderful box from Horror Pack. So we're going to do a Horror Pack unboxing today, and I have no idea what is in this. I just got it. I have not checked online. I have not watched any other unboxings yet. I have my sacred steak knife of movie box opening. My sacred ceremonial steak knife. That's what I decided I was going to call it, and then I forgot. And I have my box here from Horror Pack, and I'm practicing it not showing my address on camera. So let's just get right to it because I'm eager. I don't know about you. You may not give a damn about this, but I'm eager to see what I have in my box today. So I paid $19.99 for the Blu-ray. I can't remember. I can't remember what I paid for this, but I paid money, American money that I work hard for, staying up all night. And I do apologize. I know my hair is a mess. That's why I'm wearing my Mississippi State cap. My oldest nephew just graduated from Mississippi State, so a big congratulations to him. I work at a hospital, but I am living in isolation otherwise due to the coronavirus, so I have not got my hair cut, and I just got out of bed. It's in a mess, so I slammed my hat on, and this way you don't have to look at my bald head or my frizzy fucking hair. Yeah. The ceremonial sacred steak knife of movie opening has done its job, and we are inside the box, and we have a white wrapper. No Brad Pitt 7 jokes, no what's in the box. We just have a white wrapper. Should I cut this, or should I just pull the shit out? I would just randomly pull it out. Like I said, I have not watched any other unboxing videos. I don't know if there are any even out for this month yet. I haven't even looked. I just woke up. So I have no idea what is in this unboxing, except there should be Blu-rays. So, hopefully it's Blu-rays that I either don't have or that I only have the DVD and I'm looking to replace. But let's see what we have. We shake the box up, which does absolutely nothing. We reach in and we pull out the first movie, and I show it to you before I show it to myself. And it is The Forest with Natalie Dormer. I remember this. This is the bad part about being old. I remember this, but I don't remember if I actually have a copy because I saw this. If I did get a copy, I got a cheap, a used copy. So I'm not going to complain about this. And the movie, I don't remember a lot about it. I know I watched it, and I wasn't overly thrilled with it. I didn't hate it. But I have this bad habit. A lot of times when I'm watching movies, I'm doing something else. So unless it just really grabs me or it's something I'm really waiting for, I don't always put the time into them as I want to when I watch a movie at home. That's why I love theaters, and I will be glad when we have a coronavirus vaccine and the theaters are open. And I think the theater is planning on opening back in July. I don't know. I'll have to consider whether or not I'm going to go. But anyway, we have The Forest with Natalie Dormer, who, if you are out there saying, who the hell is Natalie Dormer? If you watch Game of Thrones, she was Marjorie. Yeah, she was queen. She was queen because she was married. But anyway, she was one of the characters on Game of Thrones. We won't get into Game of Thrones right now. Okay, a young woman's hunt for her missing sister leads to horror and madness in this terrifying supernatural thriller starring Natalie Dormer. Told you. From Game of Thrones and The Hunger Games. Oh, she was in The Hunger Games. Oh, The Hunger Games franchise. She was in one of the movies. When her troubled twin sister mysteriously disappears, Sarah Price, played by Dormer, discovers she vanished to Japan's infamous suicide forest. If you hadn't heard about that, there's a lot on the internet. We don't go into the suicide forest. Searching its eerie dark woods, Sarah plunges into a tormented world where angry spirits lie in wait for those who ignore the warning, never stray from the path. Okay, and this is Blu-ray and digital HD, so that's cool. So you can watch it on your phone or your computer or on your TV. Like you should watch movies are meant to be made on watched on your TV. I have watched them on my phone. It's possible, but movies were meant for the big screen or for TV. And I'm one of those old guys who likes theaters, and I hope theaters survive. But anyway, here we go. That's Blu-ray. That's nice. And this is this has been out for a couple of years. What's the date on this? I don't know if I can see the date. About 2018, I think. Yeah, I can't find a date on this because it's there. It's there somewhere. You'll have to trust me. This is 2018, I think. It's not much older than that. Game of Thrones ended in 2019, and that was made while she was still on Game of Thrones, but it's not very old. You didn't watch this for the dates. We shake the bag again because we're killing time. And we reach in, and we drag out another box, another Blu-ray holder that I have not looked at. I'm betting this is an indie. This may be our Horror Pack exclusive. Let us see. Oh. Bong of the Living Dead. Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. Okay. I don't think I've even heard of this one. I know there were a few of the drug-related comedic horror films out there. I can't remember Bong of the Living Dead, though. It is a limited edition horror pack. On the back, emulates with love films like Clerks and Shaun of the Dead while bringing its own originality and flavor to the genre. A well-crafted and fun piece of genre-bending cinema. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, all right. Fits of the Dead I've heard of. I don't know much about them. Horror Pack, fairly reputable. So, let's see. A story of 5 friends who share both a love of pot and a lifelong dream to see the zombie apocalypse become reality. But when the undead actually rise to gruesomely and hilariously eat the living, the group discovers it's not all corpse killing montages and mall raids, and that their relationships will be pushed to the limit if they're going to survive. Okay, looks like a coming of age zombie pot movie. They're teenagers. Is there anyone on here who I actually have any clue who it is? Tiffany Arnold, Eric Balso. There's nobody who in here whose name really jumps out, and I may recognize some of them, but it looks like mostly young cast, new cast, screen team. Everything on here looks, like I said, this is one of the Horror Pack originals. This is how they can afford to give you 4 Blu-rays every month for the low price of whatever. And they do help get some of the indie, lesser-known films out to the public, which is a good thing. So far, my experience with Horror Pack is the low-budget stuff has been better than a lot of the crap that you catch on Amazon Prime. And I love my Amazon Prime, but they have a few good films, and they have a shit ton of absolutely worthless, gobsmacking, horrible, low-budget to no-budget films. And so far, my experience with Horror Pack, the films that they put in are better than your Amazon Prime low-edge stuff. But anyway, that's enough. Let's pull another movie from the box. We shake the box up, doing absolutely no good. We pull out a Blu-ray to not kill time. We raise it up and we look. Holy shit, this is actually a good movie, and this is one I do not have on Blu-ray. Okay, this is not what I first thought it was, and that's even better. This is one that I think I own on DVD, and it is a low-rent already viewed Blu-ray I bought from a used DVD store locally, which I buy. And here's the thing: I love movies. I love watching them. I'm mostly about the act of watching movies, so I buy a lot of cheap DVDs. I've just started buying from Vinegar Syndrome and Arrow and Synapse, but I usually buy DVDs cheap because I just want to watch the movie. That's my biggest thing. But anyway, we have The Exorcist 3, which I'm not going to argue that this is better than the original Exorcist. I'm surprised I didn't put Legion on here. I don't see Legion anywhere, which I think the horror is Legion on the back. I think it was originally titled just The Exorcist 3, and then Legion was thrown in later. Legion was the book that The Exorcist 3 was based on, that was written by William Peter Blatty, the man who wrote The Exorcist. And he wrote, and I believe he wrote and did he direct this? No, he didn't direct this, but he did write it. Give me 1 second. Oh, quiet time here while I've written this. Okay, yes, Blatty did direct this. Yes, okay, I was right to begin with. I just watched this on Joe Bob, The Last Drive-In, over the weekend. And if you're not watching The Last Drive-In, watch The Last Drive-In. It's got a lot of great movies and a lot of great info. And no matter what you think, you can hate Joe Bob, as some people out there hate Joe Bob. Joe Bob is a real horror film historian, and he's a film historian, but he will tell you so much about these films that anyway, let's read the back here. A woman crawls by unnoticed on the ceiling like a fly. A long dead killer claims victim after victim. Flames erupt, snakes slither, the ground opens and reveals a writhing pit of the damned. The evil is back. I don't remember all of that from the movie, but hey, you know. Also back is the creative force whose novel and Oscar-winning screenplay shaped the trailblazing The Exorcist, adapting his novel Legion. Told you again. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. I don't know a lot. I know a little bit. William Peter Blatty writes and directs The Exorcist 3, a jolting foray into terror that begins where the first film ended. George C. Scott plays police officer Lieutenant Kinderman investigating mysterious murders. Kinderman doesn't believe in demons and possession. Not yet. Not yet. He does by the end of the movie, though. Jason Miller reprises his priestly role from the original and look for Samuel L. Jackson, pro basketball's Patrick Ewing, and more bit role surprises. I did not know Samuel L. Jackson or Patrick Ewing are in the movie, and I will watch it again and watch for them. I was shocked that Joe Bob didn't cover that. Or did Joe Bob cover that and I just missed it? But I did watch it on Joe Bob the other night. But I tell you, it is. The Exorcist 3 is one of my favorite horror films. Like I said, I'm not going to say it's a better film than The Exorcist, but it's closer to its original source material than The Exorcist is. And this does have, as it was saying, it's got Jason Miller. It has George C. Scott. It also has Brad Dourif. It does not have Linda Blair. Sorry. Brad Dourif went on to play Chucky in Child's Play. He was also in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Brad Dourif, one of the scariest scenes you'll see in a horror movie. It's much better than The Exorcist 2. This should have been The Exorcist 2, but that's Hollywood for you. Anyway, one of the best horror movies of that time and place. One of the best demonic possession movies. Just do yourself a favor and check out The Exorcist 3. If you buy you a horror pack, I'm not sure if you can late month buy particular horror packs, but find The Exorcist 3 somewhere and watch it if you haven't. And if I'm more froggy than normal, I'm a little congested. I got a little cold here. But anyway, we're down to the last movie, which I've already pulled out of my bag without thinking, so we'll shake the bag, but the movie's over here. This is, okay. Blood-Sucking Bastards. I have no idea about this movie. Work, it sucks the life out of you. And there's a guy covered in blood holding a coffee cup covered in blood. This stars Fran Kranz, who I don't know, Pedro Pascal, who I believe is the Mandalorian, unless I'm completely off. Emma Fitzpatrick, I know Emma, I can't place her. Yvette Yates, with Joel Murray and Joey Kern. Joel Murray, I believe, is one of Bill's brothers. Don't quote me on that. All right. So let's flip it over. Enough Gore and Laughs to Fill Even the Biggest of Caskets by Steve Martin from Dread Central. I know Steve. Everybody knows Dread Central. Pretty much everybody watching horror movies knows Dread Central. An action-packed vampire comedy in the vein of Office Space and Shaun of the Dead. There we go again. I just like how it's always, but that doesn't mean it's bad. But in the vein of Office Space and Shaun of the Dead, Blood-Sucking Bastards stars Fran Kranz from Cabin in the Woods. Okay, I think I know who that is now. Is it Evan Sanders? A beautiful and overworked employee stuck at a soul-killing corporation with his beautiful girlfriend, Amanda, Emma Fitzpatrick from Significant Mother. Oh, that's a nice play on word, Significant Mother. And his slacker best friend, Tim, played by Joey Kern from Beneath. Evan's world begins to crumble when Amanda dumps him and his boss, Ted, played by Joel Murray, God Bless America, dumps him and his boss Ted, hands his coveted promotion to his nemesis Max, played by Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones. So yes, Pedro Pascal played the cat, and I've lost his name from Game of Thrones. He got killed by the mountain in the tournament, into the eyes. But he is also the Mandalorian. I guess this was made before the Mandalorian. Or before. This is 2015. Wow, I can see the date on this one. This one's 2015. Okay, so this one was before the Mandalorian. Oh man. His nemesis Max, Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones. But just when Evan's convinced that life couldn't bite any harder, his office mates start going through disturbing changes, and bodies begin to pile up. Evan must find a way to stop the evil brewing amidst the cubicles and water coolers, win back Amanda, and rescue his workplace pals before his life and career go from dead end to just dead. Okay. So this is a indie one. It's been out a couple years. It's been out since 2015. Produced by Patrick Rosati. Directed by Dr. God. Is that right? Oh, excuse me. Did I belch? You didn't hear that. Written by Dr. God and Brian. Okay. Alright, well, anyway, this, that cover looks a lot like another movie I've seen floating around on Amazon. But anyway, this, a combination of Office Space and Shaun of the Dead. We will give this a chance. Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about this. But, so, there you go. We have 4 movies on the Blu-ray. 2 of them I know. One of them I am extremely happy. I'm extremely happy to get a Blu-ray copy of Exorcist 3 Legion. I am okay getting a copy of The Forest, because I don't think I honestly don't think I have a copy of The Forest. I think I just rented that. But we have one now. And Song of the Living Dead, I'm content with until I watch it. I'll either love it or hate it, or more than likely somewhere in between. Hold on. And I am sorry, I am congested. And Blood-Sucking Bastards. They should have called it Inglorious Bloodsucking Bastards. Then you would have tapped on everything. It could be a cross of Office Space, Inglorious Bastards, and Shaun of the Dead. Even though Shaun of the Dead didn't have zombies, it had vampires, but sometimes when people... Wrong movie. Sometimes when people throw these out there, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just want to throw something out there. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to have some late night breakfast and move this video to my computer, and we'll try to get it online tomorrow. No, I am going to get it online tomorrow by hook or by crook, and that's all I got for you today. So I'm just going to say, if you're not getting a horror pack, it's actually a pretty good deal. If you don't have a huge movie collection, you can add some really interesting stuff to your collection. If you do have, like me, I have a very large collection that I'm trying to go through and organize now again. That's an ongoing fight. You get some good replacements. I do not have a lot of Blu-rays. I have out of 1,000 movie titles, I maybe have 100 Blu-rays or so. So I literally, while going through cataloging them weekend before last, I was thinking it's about time to upgrade some of these shitty, crappy DVDs to Blu-ray, which I don't mind getting a Blu-ray of a DVD that I already have. And so far in my horror packs, since I resubbed 2 months ago, everything I've gotten has been something that I either A, have not seen, do not own a Blu-ray copy of. So that's good. And that's really all I got for you. I do have an order coming soon from Vinegar Syndicate from their halfway to Mother's Day sale. I have a Scream Factory order that apparently they're sending me one DVD at a time. So I don't know how I'm going to do that as far as unboxing, because I hate to do an unboxing of one DVD, but I might do that because I also hate holding one forever and not opening it. But I have a Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale. I have one or multiple packages from Scream Factory. And I have a Synapse order, which has not came and should be here any freaking day, hopefully. And a Grindhouse releasing Blue Underground sale that should be coming soon. So I've got several packages that should be opening, and we also have a upcoming Severin video sale, which I at least going to get 3 movies from that. And I'll try to do unboxing and opening. I'm also going to try to get around to doing some more just talking shit to hopefully get my subs and my views up where they're actually meaningful. But until then, I've gone on 22 minutes, and that is fucking long enough to stare at me. So, this is your buddy, the Dark Lord Dixie, aka Lord Dixie, aka whatever, saying goodbye. Drink your Pepsi, do your sippy, watch your horror movies or not, and we'll see you next time. Bye.